welcome everyone. Today I have my Ami package that just arrived, and that is of the Kotobukiya figure of Queen Chrysalis 1/7 scale. This released in April of this year and retailed for just over 23,000 yen, which was about $200 Canadian. Shipping I did not pay for since I had store credit, and taxes and duty was $35 on arrival. As you can see, the box has a lovely design, and I love that it has the illustration of the artwork that this is based upon. I absolutely adore it. This is the most nostalgic figure I can have since I did not grow up watching anime or read manga, but My Little Ponies has been in my life since I was a child, and I got to enjoy it with my daughters back over 10 years ago. This is my first My Little Pony figure, as the only other one I was interested in was the Luna. However, I was hoping for a different solid color hair variation. So unless she gets that variant, or if there is Nightmare Moon, I likely won't get any more. Back to the Queen Chrysalis pony. She is a cool character, and I love how they incorporated the bug with the pony design. It's just so cool and so unique. I don't know about any of the others. I imagine they are the same where they are attached to the bases, which is fantastic. You don't have to worry about it. There are many fragile and pointy bits, so you do need to be careful. She does have seam lines, which really is to be expected, but she is well done overall. She does have nice gradient and shading. I love the use with the translucent for her. Even the glitter, sharp teeth, and her eyelashes are particularly striking. As for her human form, she looks like a boss. She looks so cool. She just has such an aura to her that you are not gonna mess with her. Her pants honestly remind me of something I used to wear back like 20-ish years ago, but they are cool. I love it. Mine certainly weren't as holy. Kotobukiya did do a good job on the packaging. Everything looks really good. I love the gradient throughout this figure, and it really does seem like there is leather material, at least until you get to the ends. And the ends definitely seem more gray in person versus sometimes they seem more white on footage or in pictures. Now, I don't always love translucing with figures, but for this one and the material, I think it helps balance the whole thing out and doesn't make it too blobby. You can see some seam lines, but overall the sculpt to this is really well done, especially for the leather material, the fabric, her hair. Everything is really nice. If I do have to nitpick about anything, it would be the color of her lipstick, where I would have preferred it to be something a little darker, although I am still very pleased with it. And she does have some little details, like in the horn. I love how her hands look like hoofs though. That is super interesting, but she looks like a rock star. I love how toned she is with her shoulders and her stomach, and her eyes are quite striking. that is it for the Queen Chrysalis. I do think she is a little on the small side for a 1/7, but for her price point, I do think she was well worth it. Thank you for watching. Till next time, take care.